Feeling stuck? Like there's a constant cloud of bad luck, arguments, or health issues hanging over your home? Before you blame your job or your relationships, look up, look around. The answer might be hiding in plain sight, right within the walls of your own house. You wouldn't buy a car with a faulty engine, so why would you invest your life savings in a home with major energy flaws? Today, we're uncovering the 5 biggest Vastu and Feng Shui red flags you absolutely must know before buying a new home. And if you're already living in one, don't worry. I'm also sharing simple, powerful remedies that can turn your home's energy around, transforming it from a source of stress into a sanctuary of peace and prosperity. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could change everything. Let us start with one of the most common and disruptive flaws, a beam directly over your bed. In both Vastu and Feng Shui, this is a huge no-no. Imagine a heavy weight pressing down on you all night long. That's the kind of energy a beam creates. It's called a pressing down shock key, or negative energy. This can lead to headaches, sleep disturbances, chronic pressure, and even a feeling of being oppressed in your career or personal life. If the beam is over your desk, it can stifle creativity and create constant work-related stress. So what do you do if you have this? You can't just remove a structural beam. The easiest fix is to move your bed or desk. Reposition your furniture so you're not directly under it. If that's not possible, we need to soften the energy. The best remedy is to create a false ceiling. A simple fabric canopy or a light piece of plywood painted to match the ceiling can visually and energetically lift that weight. Another quick fix is to hang 2 bamboo flutes on the beam, angled upwards in a V shape. The flutes are hollow, which helps channel the heavy energy upwards and away from you. It is a simple change that can make a world of difference in how you feel every single day. Next up, let's talk about the staircase. A staircase is like the circulatory system of your home, pumping energy between floors. Its placement is critical. The biggest red flag? A staircase located right in the center of your home, what Vastu calls the Brahmasthan. The Brahmasthan is the sacred, energetic heart of the house. It should be open, light, and calm. A heavy, moving structure like a staircase here is like having a constant whirlwind in your heart center. It can lead to financial instability, health problems, especially related to the stomach, and a general sense of chaos and unrest in the family. Another problematic placement is a staircase directly facing the main entrance. When you open your front door, the chi or life force energy rushes in. If it's met immediately by a staircase, all that good energy flows straight upstairs, completely bypassing the ground floor. This means your main living areas are starved of positive energy, which can lead to missed opportunities and a feeling that wealth and good fortune just pass you by. So, how do we fix this? If the staircase is in the center, the goal is to stabilize the energy. Placing a heavy, round earthen pot or a crystal cluster, like a large amethyst geode, underneath the stairs can help ground the chaotic energy. Lighting is also key. Keep the area well lit to lift the heavy feeling. If your staircase faces the main door, you need to slow down and redirect the energy. A simple but effective solution is to place a small screen or a healthy, tall plant between the door and the bottom of the stairs. This creates a gentle barrier that encourages the chi to meander and circulate throughout the ground floor before moving up. Another trick is to hang a crystal ball or a wind chime midway between the door and the stairs to disperse the rushing energy. Now let's move on to something we all have but rarely think about energetically: the toilet. The placement and direction of your toilet can literally flush your good fortune away. One of the worst positions for a toilet is in the northeast corner of the house. In Vastu, the northeast is the direction of divinity, clarity, and prosperity. It's governed by the water element, but it's meant to be a source of pure, sacred water, like a prayer room or a water feature. Placing a toilet here is considered a major contamination of this auspicious energy, potentially leading to neurological problems, financial blockages, and difficulties for the children in the family. Another major issue is a toilet that shares a wall with your bed, especially if your head is against that wall. The constant flushing and the waste energy can severely disrupt your sleep and health. Similarly, a toilet located directly above the main entrance or the kitchen stove is a huge Feng Shui and Vastu flaw. Energy flows, and you do not want waste energy raining down on the mouth of Qi, the main door, or the source of your nourishment, the kitchen. Fixing a toilet's location is difficult, but we can contain its negative energy. The number one rule is to always keep the toilet lid down when not in use. This is non-negotiable. It's the simplest and most powerful remedy. Secondly, keep the bathroom door closed at all times. This prevents the negative energy from leaking into the rest of the house. To combat a northeast toilet, you can place a bowl of sea salt in the bathroom. The salt absorbs negative energy. Remember to change it every week. You can also paint the bathroom walls in light shades of blue to enhance the water element in a positive way. Placing a mirror on the outside of the bathroom door can help to energetically push back and deflect the negative energy from entering your living space. Let's talk about flaw number 4, and it's a sneaky one: your kitchen and stove placement. The kitchen is the heart of nourishment and wealth in a home. In Vastu, it's governed by the fire element. The ideal location is the southeast corner. A kitchen in the northeast, the water corner, is a classic fire and water clash. This can lead to constant arguments, legal troubles, and health issues, as fire and water are opposing forces. Another big mistake is having the kitchen stove and the sink right next to each other. Again, this is a direct fire-water clash on a smaller scale, creating conflict and emotional turmoil in the household. Also, pay attention to what's behind your stove. If your stove is against a wall that has a toilet on the other side, it's contaminating your food's energy. And from a Feng Shui perspective, when you're cooking, you should ideally be facing the entrance of the kitchen, not have your back to it. Having your back to the door puts you in a vulnerable position, which can translate to unexpected problems and feeling like you're being stabbed in the back in life. The fixes here are quite practical. If your kitchen is in the northeast, you need to introduce the earth element to mediate the fire-water conflict. Painting the walls in shades of yellow or beige can help. Placing crystals like yellow jasper or citrine in the kitchen can also stabilize the energy. If your stove and sink are side by side, create a separation. Place a healthy green plant or a wooden cutting board between them to symbolize the wood element, which harmonizes fire and water. If your back is to the door when you cook, place a small mirror above the stove. This allows you to see what's happening behind you without turning around, energetically curing the vulnerable position and widening your field of vision, both literally and metaphorically. Finally, we arrive at the most overlooked but perhaps most critical flaw: clutter. Specifically, clutter in the center of your home, the Brahmasthan. We talked about how a staircase in the center is bad, but even worse is a pile of junk, a heavy storage unit, or just general mess. The Brahmasthan is the lungs of your home. If it's blocked, the entire house suffocates. Energy cannot flow freely, and this stagnation affects every single aspect of your life. It leads to feeling stuck, confused, and can cause serious health problems for the entire family. It's like a blocked artery in the body. It's a critical issue that needs immediate attention. This principle extends beyond just the center. Clutter anywhere in your home blocks the flow of Qi. Clutter under the bed leads to disturbed sleep and subconscious worries. Clutter in your wealth corner, the southeast in Vastu, or the far left corner from your front door in Feng Shui, blocks financial abundance. It's the physical manifestation of stagnant energy. The remedy is simple, but not always easy. You must declutter. Start with the center of your home. Clear it out completely. This space should be as open and light as possible. If you can't keep it totally empty, a beautiful rug, a light-enhancing crystal, or a single healthy plant is acceptable. Then, tackle the rest of your home, one corner at a time. Follow the 1-year rule. If you haven't used it in a year, you probably don't need it. Let it go. As you clear the physical clutter, you will literally feel the energy of your home lift. You'll feel lighter, more optimistic, and you'll find that new opportunities start flowing into your life effortlessly. Your home is a reflection of your life. It's not just a place to live. It's a living, breathing, energetic system that supports you. By identifying and fixing these 5 major flaws, you're not just redecorating. You're performing a powerful act of energetic healing. You're telling the universe that you are ready for health, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope these tips empower you to create a home that truly nurtures and supports your best life. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss our next video. Share your own experiences or questions in the comments below. Until next time, be well and create your sanctuary.